How the hell is that abandoned? Look, he's literally left every single thing behind. Okay, it's not every day you see that in an abandoned building. Yeah, he's really documented his life, like, beyond well. This is very, very personal. I genuinely cannot believe this. This is what you call a time cap. It is literally a stocked gem. This is expensive. It shouldn't just be left sat here. Like, this is a classic. I'm loving it. That bath is such a freaking vibe. This book dates back to where the Titanic sunk. What? How is this left behind? I've never seen a time cap really quite like it. We've actually found a photo of him and his rifle, and there's a gun case. But where the fuck is the gun? What's up, guys, and welcome back to Kayleigh Coulston Explores, and today we're exploring the Leatherman's house. Alrighty, as you can see in typical style, I am not alone. Today I'm joined by gorgeous proving demons.
What's up, everyone?
And we are very excited because we got this pin literally only like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah, pretty recently.
Yeah, we basically got told just go immediately because it's an absolute time capsule which is being demolished this week.
As you know, with a lot of these locations, time is of the essence. The status of an abandoned building can change almost overnight. Sometimes it's there, next day it could be burnt down, trashed, or in this case, demolished over the weekend. Yeah,
so it's a bit of a shame it's going because it's actually going to turn into 5 houses. And I understand why, because this place has been abandoned. It's been there for a very long time, rotting away. To be honest, it doesn't look great on the street. So I understand why the neighbours probably obviously wanted this place gone. But yes, as I say, as of this week, it'll be turned into 5 amazing houses. Right, so in typical style, I've done as much research as I physically can on this place, but there isn't actually much. Right, so this property sold in May 2022 for £1 million, but which is something really strange to me, okay? Since it last sold, it's actually decreased in value. And I know that sounds weird because abandoned buildings, you would expect that. But to be honest, 9 times out of 10, this just does not happen. As of today, guys, this property is only worth £983,000. As I say, this never happens. Normally the properties go up in value, which I still to this day can't actually understand why they do. But yes, this land has actually decreased in value.
Though still being £983,000, this property is the 9th most expensive property in the entire postal code area.
So as I said, guys, this place has decreased in 1.7% in sales, which is absolute insanity to me, but I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too.
I'm excited about the sales side, but I'm more excited about the building.
I want to see what's inside this place. I really do. I've heard some great things about it.
Yeah, and like I say, this place was owned by supposedly a man who had a leather business. We know he's a professor. Other than that, it's just a complete mystery cap. Alrighty, guys, on that note, we are locked and loaded, ready to go. Batteries are go, cars are ready, fueled up, and I'm so excited for this time capsule. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Okay, boo, we're nearly there.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've been around these ways.
I'm so excited.
Can't turn up there. I'm trying to figure out where I can turn in.
I'd go first exit the roundabout.
Yeah, before we get there, obviously, there's an abandoned mall here I want to just scope out for ourselves real quick. Not for us to do today, just to see if it's open. But the house, I hear it's a really good one. An absolutely
fully stocked time capsule, left
to
right. I'm so excited, but we don't know the story much about the guy except from obviously the leather, like kind of the leather maker sort of vibe of things.
That means we're gonna have to put our detective hats on and figure it out ourselves.
I know, but I love those kind of explores when you're like unraveling a story. So as I say, guys, we should be there in about the next 10 minutes, and I'm so excited. Alrighty, guys, we've just got to this beautiful property, and so far, literally just arrived. I'm loving it. Look at the windows, it's all LED, sorry. And apparently the front door is wide open.
It says, please use knocker.
Please use the knocker. Don't think you're gonna get an answer. Right, so entering the house, the smell is it's quite overwhelming, isn't it?
It's an interesting smell.
Yeah, nice and like lofty, dusty smell. This is enormous. Oh my god. So I'm guessing it's like a 2-bedroom. Well, no, it's not a bungalow. I was about to say that. No, wait. So it's double layered, boo. Oh my god.
Wow.
How the hell is that abandoned? What? Are people crazy? Look, he's literally left every single thing behind. Right, so time capsules. Okay, we get them a lot, but not this stocked. Seriously, not this stock. Like, I'm under the illusion this guy literally left overnight, really. He hasn't collected any of his clothes or belongings. Maybe a female lived here, looking at some of this stuff up here. But no, babe, do you not agree? They must have left like overnight.
Yeah.
I've never seen a time capsule quite like it, to be honest.
Well, either left overnight or someone just died and that was the end of that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I can see this guy was a fond shooter, though.
Ooh, okay.
NRA handbook, rules of shooting. He's got photos.
Oh, nice.
Photos of shooting all on the walls.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, England Elco team. Okay.
Elco team, what's that?
I guess that's just the name of their shooting club.
Oh, so, okay, so he's part of like a gun society or something.
Yeah, part of a shooting club. And that would appear to be a leather shop.
Maybe that was him. Hang on, no wait, that was him. That guy on the right, hang on, if I move my flashlight and look at that picture, it's the same man.
So he used to work in a leather shop.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense.
That's so cool. Okay, so fun fact about me, which not many people know. I've told my live stream viewers, but I don't know if like the main KC cult knows this. I used to shoot for my county, so I'm no stranger to a rifle. I've done many competitions. It's like my only skill, I would say, other than cleaning. So a lot of this actually makes sense to me, and I'm not going to film majority of what's on the wall because it's very sensitive information. But yeah, this guy could shoot looking at his cards.
Right, I know this is a random thought, but it reminds me of this story I was told in school about Helen Keller. Now, Helen Keller obviously was born deaf. Now, I hope I'm getting the right person correct. Okay. But seeing the leather shop working stuff and the ink here, as you can see on the table, I don't know why, but it reminds me of the story I heard about, I think it was Helen Keller, who, when she was a child, she was working in her dad's leather shop. Okay. And she accidentally stabbed herself in the eye.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she stabbed herself in the eye with one of the tools. And apparently, because she was rubbing it so bad after it happened, it spread to her other eye. But that's always scarred me for life, just thinking, like, the idea of, like, your pupil like leaking and bleeding out, and it can like infect your other eye.
Yeah, that's scary.
It is scary. It is scary. But that's, I don't know, this workshop reminds me of that.
Right, so before I move out of the office, as you can tell, it is literally a stocked gem. There's private notes in there, which I'm not going to read all of it because, to be honest, it feels really weird when you do some of this private. It feels, I don't know, how do you even explain this? Very personal, isn't it?
Well, it would be personal.
I still feel like they live here. It feels really weird.
That's his own private office, that. I mean,
yeah.
Really, really nice house, though.
I know, like I was saying, so I'm trying to work out the actual bedroom layout of this house. So I thought it was a bungalow, but it's not. There's an upstairs.
I think it might be a bungalow.
No, but there's a staircase. Unless it's to an attic that's been converted or something. Or.
Yeah, I am hearing that knocking you were talking about now.
Yeah. So can I. It's weird. Right, Andrew's going to quickly go and check upstairs because we can hear banging. We thought it was him, but it turns out it wasn't.
We're all clear.
All clear?
All clear.
All right, darling. Well, I'll just continue on down here then, and then I'll make my way up. Right, so back through to the guy's bedroom. Let's start working out the story. This is my favourite part of exploring. Working out who lived here, what were they all kind of... Yeah, what was their vibe, I guess. So far, all male-led clothing. Not one female article. Even that, I thought that was female. It's not. It's a male jumper. So, did he live alone?
He probably did, but he dressed pretty smart. Your typical British man.
I know, it's quite cute, isn't it? The little jumpers and stuff.
Yeah.
Bless him.
And I wonder who this is.
I don't know.
Ooh, she kind of cute, huh?
Do you want to slap? Get out.
Oh, my bad.
So a quick recap. That was a little office. I'm stood in the bedroom with these two gorgeous beds. And we have an ensuite bathroom. Holy shit, babe. Yep. Look at this. Oh my God. That bath is such a freaking vibe. You can literally fit two people. There's an indent for obviously a second person. What an absolute... Oh my God, I can't believe that. I would kill for a bath this big.
I love the painting of the woman on the tiles there.
The painting. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's really delicate. I like that. It's nice because you can see he's put so much effort into this place, and I think, to be honest, that might be handmade. Maybe not by him, obviously. But yeah, he's done really well. He's got this gorgeous kind of blue to complement it, that royal blue we talk about often. All the shaving foams, deodorants, toothpaste, everything left behind. Yet again, all male-led, not one female product. So I think it's probably fair to say this guy probably lived alone. So just before I leave the bathroom, I'm not gonna lie, it does smell terrible. That probably explains a lot of it. But you can see people come and smashed all the windows out, which is a real shame. I don't know why people do this to abandoned buildings. But yeah, the vibe in here is so cute. Right, should we move on to the next rooms then?
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's try and figure out the mystery behind this house.
I know, like I say, I'm still leaning towards single male, that bit older because we saw the photos obviously in the office.
Oh, it's definitely older. Look at the style of this room even. Oh wow, yeah. It's huge.
Whoa. Look at the table! Right, so upon entering the living room, I have seen tons of photos. Oh my good God. Yeah. These are like memories of his life. And is that a school photo or something? The High School for Girls Worthing. Okay. So a girls' boarding school, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a girls' school. So I wonder who that was for.
Granddaughter?
Grandmother?
Possibly.
Mother, could be any.
Yeah, we're looking at these photos here. I can see a young lady Actually, there's 2 of her. And actually, no, wait, there's more. Hang on. There's way more female pictures here. So potential granddaughter, maybe wife. There's another one there. I don't really know. Just a bit of a mystery, but it's so nice to see photos of him left behind. Look at him, he's such a vibe.
That's eerie.
That looks like it's inside this house. That looks like the corridor just out behind me. Okay, it's not every day you see that in an abandoned building. What the hell? His name is David Friend, and this is the National Rifle Association, sorry. How freaking cool is that? So we've got a name. That's the owner's name right there. See, I absolutely love these. So I've just found this. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but they're them kind of, what do you call them again, babe?
Negatives.
Negatives, that's it. And that looks like a picture of a pub or a house or something. So that might have significance to his life. Oh, there's another one there. What's that of? Some sort of like hillside,
Beach.
Country. Oh, that's so nice. So it's fair to say David really loved his family portrait. So he's got more up here again. That's him in the rifle team on the left. What year was that? 2004 in Australia. Oh my God. Another boarding school picture. 1951. What? That's from 1951, babe. Look.
Oh, wow.
That is insane. We've got another picture up there from 2002. I'm not really sure what that's all about.
It's his gun club again.
Gun club again. Wow.
Well, I can tell you by looking at so far the bedroom and in here, he really has a thing for seashells.
Yeah.
Now, you want to know a trick I learned?
Uh-oh.
So, you know how you can hear the sea
Yeah.
if you put your ear to a seashell, right?
Yeah.
Right, come here. I'll show you another trick I've learned.
Okay.
So, if you go up to a girl's stomach, right?
A girl's stomach?
Yeah. And,
Oh, okay.
And you'll put your ear there and listen up.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
You can actually hear the ocean. But, more interestingly, if you turn your head down and listen,
What the fuck?
you can smell the ocean.
Ew, that's so gross. Smell the ocean. Excuse me, you can smell Dove and baby wipes.
Yeah, okay.
Coconut for your information.
Okay.
I'll give you that. That was a good one. Right, so looking around the living room, I've just seen his glasses as well. As I say, just fully stocked time cap. We've got more photos, but I'm not going to rummage through all of them because, to be honest, it's going to take all day. But these are for shooting as well. So he's got his shooting earmuffs, which, oh my gosh, they're not even going to open. Maybe the bracket's gone on them. But yeah, no, it's really nice. But I think we should go and look at the dining room table.
All his CDs are classical. So
Oh.
he's got Symphony No. 3, Symphony No. 9.
So he's into like classic opera.
Yeah, orchestral spectacular. So this guy was a classy man. He was a classy man.
Right, so approaching this absolutely stunning, beyond stunning table. What? Look at all the carvings. It's got so much detail. I wish they made furniture like this these days, but to be honest, I think people got really lazy with furniture.
Oh yeah.
Like this is a classic. Solid bit of wood. It's kind of like that pub vibe.
Yeah.
Do you get that, or is it just me?
No, it's just old rustic vibe, but it's still better than like going to, getting flat pack furniture from the grocery store. I hate
Bloody
that stuff.
IKEA, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would pay money for this stuff. IKEA, I'm not really a massive fan of the I like obviously walking around and seeing all the little trinket bits, but the actual furniture, like you say, it's all just the same thing.
Oh look, even a seashell on here.
Shelly!
Seashells were his vibe.
That's a lovely bureau.
Yeah.
It's got all his medication and stuff up there.
Yep.
What's in that jar? It looks like a fermented.
It's just paper.
Thing.
It's just old paper.
Oh, is it burnt?
It's
Okay.
it's moldy. It's very moldy in there.
Oh,
It's old paper. So clearly he was also in pain. He was taking codeine. Obviously all the codeine pills have been removed.
Yeah.
He
might have Lansoprazole. I take that.
Lansoprazole for okay. So
Acid
he had
buildup.
acid. Yeah, he had bad acid. Warfarin.
Warfarin. Oh, why is he taking that? They're blood thinners, aren't they?
Yeah. So
So he had quite a few
he was a bit poorly.
few illnesses.
He was a bit poorly before he passed.
Maybe that's why he left his place abandoned. I don't know.
Oh, look at this.
What's that?
He was also part of the Navy.
What?
Naval Pay and Identity Book.
You're joking.
Yep, there he is.
Oh my
David
god.
Friend.
He has lived a long, happy, remarkable, achieving life, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
So not only has this guy been in the Navy, he's also had his own leather business, was thought to be a professor,
And he was
and shot for his county.
Yep.
He's done a lot with his life.
He has.
Right, so I was just looking at the living room, admiring it, and I've just seen something really weird. Babe, look in the corner near the door. There's a CCTV camera.
Yeah, you got a security system.
Yeah, but that is a real deal camera. That's not like a little Ring doorbell. That's a full on.
Yeah.
Why would you need CCTV in your living room?
for assholes like us who come in the house.
Well, yeah, when it's abandoned, but that was installed whilst he was living here. Why would you need that?
Probably just so he didn't want to get robbed. I mean, come on, look at this place, okay? Now, these are intact.
Oh, is that the garden?
That is very overgrown garden, yes.
Very big garden. Oh my God.
But if you notice, coming in, most of the windows are smashed out. So we are in a pretty rich neighborhood with like an all-girls school down the road.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that there aren't kids around here that like to mess things up. So like, I'm even looking right through that doorway. There is a smash, all the glass is smashed up, and you even have protective bars over the windows.
Yeah, it's a shame. Right, so let's call the living room done then, because to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I could probably spend the next 2 hours in here, like rooting around, because there's so much to look at. But time is of the essence, because if we get caught, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So we'll keep moving to the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
It's so big. What?
It's very spacious.
This guy was really lucky. But I will say though, looking at the upstairs, I probably wouldn't walk on that floor, babe.
That bit is...
That looks really fucked.
That bit is like the attic and storage. I already ran upstairs just to make sure we were alone.
Oh, I see, okay.
It's completely packed, so you wouldn't even be able to get in it if you tried.
Oh, fair enough, okay. I genuinely cannot believe this. This is what you call a time cap. From everything, bowls, cutlery, bloody rugs and tins and the phone, the cups. I've just never seen something quite this stocked. Like, don't get me wrong, we've been to some really good places that have everything left behind, but this is one-upped, I think, majority of the places I've done. Look at even all the food. And it's just a shame because a majority of this, to be fair, is natural decay, so I'm not really against that, except from the window. That's obviously clearly been like punched out or kicked out, but that up there, that's natural decay.
Talking about things that are not natural decay, so come here.
Yeah.
I was trying to open this door. It doesn't
Okay.
open, right? I noticed somebody, another explorer or something, has put a corkscrew into the door
Oh,
to
yeah.
try and yank it open, but that's
Oh, yeah,
kind
I'm
of
with
funny.
you.
That's clever. It's clever.
It is actually, yeah, there's no handle. I don't know what's really through there, maybe conservatory
Maybe it's
or...
a small conservatory.
Yeah, and it's absolutely packed. We're not going to be able to get out there, obviously, but yeah, just little bits and bobs. It looks like a vacuum, gloves, rope, chairs, that kind of thing. So as I say, guys, when you're walking around places like this is very, very personal. Like, this owner, I'd believe they left today. If I didn't know, obviously, how long it has been abandoned, looking at the natural decay, I would still believe this was theirs. And it always will be. That's the sad thing, is that even though this person's passed, this will always be theirs in their heart. You know, God rest their soul. But with saying that, obviously this place is getting demolished in literally the next couple of weeks. So it's really sad walking around this guy's life and knowing that no one's ever going to take this place over. You know, this is it. This is the final curtain call for this house. And it's just such a shame because, like I say, I've never seen a time cap really quite like it.
Right, so because this place is about to get demolished, I think it's only right that we create a name that will forever be shared in our minds and our hearts over time. And judging by the fact that he has literal seashells everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and that's a crab.
Oh, yeah. But there's two of them. They're stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, and those are crab shells. We shall name this, I think, the Seashell House.
David's Shell House.
The Shell House, or the Seashell House.
Yeah.
If everyone in the comments agrees, go leave a comment right now that says Seashell House. If you're up for the Seashell House as its forever name, let us know down below. Right,
and then investigating a little bit further in the corner, we've got men's boots, obviously leather because that's what he did, an absolute ton of polishing stuff. So he took this seriously. He's got the brushes and everything, the waxes, which are kind of expensive, and all the little jams and chutneys. They're all homemade. So this guy, like I say, he really was like sentimental 100%. He didn't lose anything. He kept the whole thing. Oh my God, look at that. Ah! Babe, that's too much. Look, it's a mini ironing board. Stop it, that's too cute. I've never wanted something more in my life. Oh, it's like a mini brand, but an ironing board. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have OCD and I'm obsessed with cleaning, and this has just made my life complete. Even just looking at it, I might try and find one on Amazon because that to me is kind of a game changer. Right, babe, you know the moment, you know what's about to happen?
Well, unfortunately, judging by the state of the house, this thing is gonna be full. I just know it.
Yeah, you've got this. I have full faith in you.
Preemptively prepared.
Okay, ready? Oh no!
It's got a curtain
What the
in
fuck?
it. It's got a curtain in it.
Okay, so a nice fresh curtain, brilliant. And nothing in there, now that's completely empty. Right, so moving on, that was our living room diner. We're in the kitchen, which is obviously all of this. I am still absolutely quaking over, oh God. Just look at this, guys. I'm obsessed. It's just a shame really, like it's obviously gonna be demolished and stuff. And then coming back through to the corridor. So in the corridor, we have a lot of hats. You can see like the old style hunting jacket here. Any other women's stuff, or is it literally all just men? It's kind of hard to tell with that. Yeah, that end
looks like
one.
a woman's one, but none of the others do. To me, I think it's a safe bet he lived on his own.
Yeah, and like I say, things like this, that looks like a female bag, but it also could have been for maybe granddaughters. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, so bathroom number 2, and she is in pretty bad condition.
Well,
the floor is soaked wet through.
Interestingly, they've kept it solely bathtub sink in this one.
Yeah, yeah.
And the next one over is toilet and sink.
Oh, I love that. No, that's cool, because when you can still like go for a shower whilst the other person's using the bathroom.
Trust me, by looking in here, someone has used the bathroom, and it is not a pretty sight.
Is it horrendous? Oh God!
Don't show them.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to the nicest-ish room. I don't think I'm gonna step on that because I know it's a bungalow. I'm not gonna fall too far, but it also looks really sodden. So I think I'll stand from here and admire. But yeah, just a small little bath. Your kind of generic sink. There's a mirror. Oh, there she is. And in general, I kind of like this. Like I say, it's not the most fabulous room in the house, and it's probably the mouldiest. But no, it's still really cute. Oh, I've just actually looked behind me, guys, and I've noticed there's a, oh, not a wheelchair. What the fuck do they call these again? A walker. So yeah, this guy was definitely that bit older, having some issues. Well, obviously we know with his health because we looked in the bureau. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but no, he's still got such nice items. Like stuff like this is tweed, you know, this is expensive. It shouldn't just be left sat here. Right, so there was the disgusting bathroom. We're not really going to look at that much more because I don't really care to look at fecal matter.
Why don't we look upstairs?
What was that room in there actually? Just before we go upstairs, that little nook.
This one, we missed this one.
Is it another little office or something?
It's a leather workshop.
Oh, fabulous.
There's only room for one person, so
okay, we'll take it in turns.
I'll let you go.
Oh my God, that is absolutely insane. So his business was in his house. That's incredible. So he's got all the varnishes up there, the waxes. As I say, it's really expensive stuff, guys, and you can still smell that beautiful leather / polish, you know, smell. I'm just shocked he had this in his house. So I've also noticed in the office, the work studio, he's got the leather jackets up here, and there's a gun case. But where the fuck is the gun? I don't know if somebody's taken it out. It's kind of weird it's like that actually, because obviously the new legislation, you've got to have them in like cabinets and stuff and locked away upstairs. Guys, I've also just noticed in the workshop, I've just found this cloth and it is absolutely full of what I assume are fishing hooks. I could be wrong because I don't know anything about fishing, but looking at all these with the little barbs on the end, I think that was for fishing. So if he does that as well, he's a man of all trades. But yeah, looking at that, I think I might be onto something. But can you comment below and let me know? Because to be honest, I'm not the most clued up with fishing. Also, yet again, in his office, he's got so many books. They're absolutely beautiful. And it's all in pretty good condition. Granted, the ceiling upstairs is incredibly dangerous and I will not be walking on that floor. But no, the downstairs ain't too bad. More photos of Rifle Club, I'm assuming. 1992. We've got 1999, so the year after I was born. And 1972. Sussex winners. That's so cool. And you know what, guys, it really doesn't get better than this. Okay, we found a picture of the owner, something he loved doing, Rifle Club. Obviously we know because of all of his, you know, kind of achievements up on the wall and that, but we've actually found a photo of him and his rifle. Absolutely amazing. And I think that might be outside this house, looking at the oh, what do you call the dent of those windows? Not veranda, I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I think that might have been taken here. Okay, so we're about to go upstairs and look up there. Like I say, I can't walk a majority of the floors because it's super dangerous. But David had a very, very high achieving life. The fact that he was a fisherman, he was also in Rifle Club, he was in the Navy. This guy was a jack of all trades. And like I say, walking around here, I've never really had a mystery quite like this. Most houses you go and it's got like 1 or 2 things, but his house is just fully stocked with just everything of his life. Right, so at the top of the stairway we've got another miniature kind of office, which we're gonna have to be so careful on these floors. Yeah, it's just linen, suitcases, beautiful chair there, flat screen TV. Okay, that's kind of unusual for someone of his age to have a flat screen. Main road out there being super noisy. But yeah, I won't walk too much over this. The only thing I'm really determined to look at carefully is him. Look, babe, it's him in the leather shop. How beautiful. Do you know, it's such a shame because I wish the family could come and like retrieve stuff like this, but then that does tell me there's probably no family left behind. All right, this book intrigued me because of the page it was on. Young England, an illustrated magazine for boys. Now, this must be quite an old book. Oh, is it like the boy guides, whatever you call it? Yeah, 29th annual volume, 1907 to 1908. Jesus, that's old. And it says, a close look at a whirlpool, the hospice of St. Bernard and its world-famous dogs. Yeah, I think it might be like, you know, like the dangerous book for boys, those kind of used to get them in like WH Smith or whatever for like little kids. It looks like something like that.
It's educational, but it tells stories and myths of the land. It shows cool birds.
Yeah.
I like this.
Stunning, isn't it? It's a shame that it's not been looked after and, you know, like I say, taken out the house.
Yeah. Instructions on how to build cool things, make a carpenter's bench.
Oh,
So it's just a craft book and like stories for boys to entertain themselves back before TV existed.
that's so cute.
I like that.
Right, being a bit more confident, I have decided to walk over it. I shouldn't have, but here we go. County Rifle Association, so that is all rifle stuff. There's a big stack of books there. Yeah, basically a rifle suitcase of information. And we've got more. County Championships, 1964. Family photos, potentially? Something along those lines. And just like I said, I can't keep reiterating, guys, I can't stress it enough, just how amazing a gem like this is. I've just never seen this. Literally every single photo of his life is just tracked in this room, in this whole house. It's absolutely incredible. Right, so I'm gonna have to film this room from here, guys, because it's just too dangerous. As I say, the floors are given away behind me and stuff. But there's an ensuite bathroom, a little wardrobe, and it looks like on the left there's another room, but I'm not gonna attempt this floor. And there's some kind of projector here. It looks really, really freaking old. Tons of photos again on the bed. It just is the epitome of just an amazing time capsule. All the clothing. And it is more women-led, actually. I'll tell you what, babe. These are women's jackets and women's jumpers. Right, so stupidly, I have decided to battle the floor. I say stupidly, but you know when you just really want to look at something and it's really sketchy, but this is what I do. Okay, we should be fine, I think. Soon find out. Okay, without dying, I did actually make it. Secretly proud. And yet again, we have more of David having his little whiskey or whatever. I don't know, actually, that might not be a whiskey. I don't know, some sort of shot. Loads more memorabilia. So some sort of, I don't know. Actually, that looks like building development. Maybe it's for a house of his or something from the past. This looks like in this house. Oh, maybe these are the photos of it being built or something. I don't really know. And lots of seaside pictures. So we established he loves the sea. We've got all the shells downstairs. But yeah, he's really documented his life, like, beyond well. I wish my life was documented like this. The only difference is I do videography instead of like photography. But it's just beautiful memories. And like I say, all of this, guys, is about to be demolished in about a week's time. And it's such a freaking shame. I just wish there was family that can come and salvage all this. Maybe not the photos, okay. I know this sounds kind of rude, but even not the photos, just even all like the assets downstairs, the expensive dining room table and like the gun cases. Do you know what I mean?
I'm sure the builders will take what they want before they go, if they're going to demolish it. But yes, a lot of this stuff is going to be lost to the ages.
Yeah.
Speaking of stuff lost to the ages, I'm so curious what that book right there is. Can we have a look?
Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I'm making this sound because I'm so scared on this floor. Yes, Andrew's right. We have a handwritten book. October 1911. Excuse me, around the Titanic. Why is this left?
Well, close the cover and see what it says.
Oh God, this is so frail, so frail.
County
Rifle Association.
Rifle Association Minute Book. So it's a journal for the Rifle Association.
Holy shit.
And it must
This book dates back to where the Titanic sunk. What? How is this left behind? That's newer. No, I've just seen a date. I literally just saw it saying 1911.
Meaning that's 1910 from that. Yeah, 1910, 1908.
Oh, I see. I'm with you.
1908 right there.
Oh
so
my
this book
God.
is over 100 years old.
And it's just literally left here to rot away. I wonder what the last entry was on here. Because like I say, somebody has literally put their entire life's work into this. This is not something that takes 2 minutes overnight, you know what I mean? Like, all hand beautifully written in ink. And the last page, well, these are glued in. Where was the last handwriting? A.T. Jackson, and there is no date on that as far as I can see. 1939, that's the last thing up there. Other than that, I think that's where the book probably ended. No, 1947. Oh, there's more. No, wait, hang on. The pages got glued together. Jesus Christ. And as I say, from someone who used to shoot, aka me, I used to be part of a rifle club for quite a while. Shot for my county. I don't have many skills, but I'm very good at shooting. I will not deny that. This is fascinating to me. Like, beyond fascinating. I just wish I could sit here all day reading it, but sadly, like I say, the time's of the essence. If the owners catch us or the next door neighbours, they're not going to be happy. But yeah, real talk, this is an absolute gem. And then the final hurdle, we have a little ensuite bathroom, which is pretty generic, to be fair. Nothing too fancy in there. Not going to risk those floors because I think, if I'm right, that lined up where the office was, and I don't really want to fall through it. But we got some male stuff in the wardrobe, a little bit of female. So like I say, maybe a granddaughter. I wouldn't say a wife, because there'd be a lot more kind of like trinkets around the house. But yeah, in general, this is just so beautiful. And I'd say more female stuff tucked in these drawers. So I think it's probably fair to say this was kind of a guest bedroom for maybe grandkids. And that's the view of the garden. So they've got a good acre or two worth of land. It goes right down to that tree line. I think actually slightly beyond that, you can just see the fence line. And all of this is theirs. And if this was me, real talk, I'd have a pool out here. Obviously it's a lot of money, but I would do it over a lot of time. And like maybe a greenhouse, some planters, you know, a little decking. It would be so amazing. But sadly, instead of the beautiful family home idea, this will now be 5 houses or 6 houses. It depends on what obviously they decide at the end, into housing for other people. So somebody's life's about to be demolished. Everything put in the bin or burnt or whatever, just to put 5 new modern houses. And I know that people say it has to happen, you know, things have to get demolished, and I understand the principle, but being an urban explorer, there is nothing more devastating than seeing somewhere get demolished. And just before I leave this room, sorry, I forgot to mention this little projector thing. It's so tiny and it's really cute. Yeah, again, probably worth quite a bit of money and just going to be bulldozed. Which then leads us to the final room. Oh my good God. Yeah, there is no way in God's name I'm going in there, because obviously it's very dangerous. And it's just, I think, really just a hoarder's chasm. Just everything's been thrown in here. Like, there's some old furniture over there, beds in the corner. But yeah, no, it's nice. But like I say, I'm not going to risk my life going on this floor and rooting for all of this. Right, so I think it's time to head out. We have literally successfully done the entire house. As I say, it's a complete chasm of just amazement. I've never seen something quite like it. But if you guys want to come here, I'm just telling you the truth. You can Google it, so you know I'm not lying to you. There is planning permission for it to be demolished within the week. So if you want to come here, well, really it depends on when I upload this video. Normally Sunday at 7:30. So that means you'd probably have about 48 hours to come, if I'm working out my maths correctly. Like I say, don't hold me to it, but that's what the planning permission does say, that it's being demolished this week. But no, it's an absolute gem.
Do you think this was original to the house? Do you think he was such a fucking... He was such a stoner? Because did you not see the hookah in the other room?
No?
No, he had a water bong in the other room.
Really? Can you really show me? I didn't see that. Oh shit, you're right, yeah.
It's an old hookah. You put what you're smoking up in there and
burn
the water in there, yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe I missed that. To be honest, I think I was so admiring, like, you know, obviously the bottles and stuff and all the paperwork on the table. I actually completely missed that. Probably not original to the house, but it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Maybe before he died, he just decided to turn it into a trap house.
A secret stoner. So I was told there's a rifle in this place. I'm not gonna lie, I have searched every chasm of this house. I mean, under like beds and stuff, sofas, and I just don't know where the rifle is. So that tells me it has been stolen this week, because my friend Steve, who gave me the pin, so Steve, thank you very much, did actually have a photo with a rifle in this house, and he only came here, I think it was about a week or 2 ago. So it has been stolen, which is a real shame. And yeah, I don't know really where else to look. Yeah, no, I looked under the bed. The office I didn't look at too much, but to be honest, it would be such a big rifle. I don't really know.
Obvious, it's fine.
Yeah, like I said, I've checked into all of this. Didn't check under there, to be fair. Hot water. Oh, look, there's still their towels of when like they were sleeping here. Oh, that's actually made me really sad.
It's quite mouldy in there.
Oh, bless him. But yeah, so it's confirmed the rifle has been stolen, because I cannot find it. But right, I think I'm going to wrap this place up, because I've done the exploring I wanted to do. I'm so happy with this house, and just, yeah, I'm a bit speechless, if I'm being honest with you. Like, this place just literally was better than I could have ever expected. Right, and just to wrap this place up, there is a garage over there, and I can see a boat over the very back, just near that red sign. But to be honest, I'm not going to go all the way around there, because the neighbours are like really close, really fucking close to that boat. But yeah, no, it's a good house. Like I say, it's got a garage on the side of it. You've got a little cut in there to the kitchen. Beautiful property. But it's all going to be gone literally within the next matter of days, this whole place. Yep. You can see they've already started bringing all the resources. So we've got the bin there, site storage, all the new pipes, some sort of like kind of fencing. Don't know what that is. That looks like just a bag of shit, to be honest. But yeah, it's just a shame how someone's history can be wiped away like this.
Bye-bye, history. David friend.
I know. And David, if you're listening in spirit form, thank you for an amazing explore, and thank you for, well, really letting us just look around your life in your house.
And also, David, I won't ghost hunt your house due to the fact that the road is going to be way too loud. I'd never be able to pull off a ghost hunt.
Yeah, and also those neighbours, their doors wide open. So yeah, we should probably make a move. Alrighty, guys, and that was the Leatherman's house, or shall I say the Shell house? I can't remember what we dubbed it, but anyway, that was the house. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe. All links down below, so please go and check them out. And if you haven't already, click on that notification bell. I will see you on the next adventure. Bye.